I really kind of look at everything I do in life as either confidence building or confidence depleting, energy building or energy depleting. And I feel like when we look at tasks in this way, it becomes easier to make the better decision faster. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Megan and I create videos all about mindset, personal development, and really just finally going after our dream life. Today I'm sharing 5 practices that I honestly just feel like it can improve your life and make you happier. So let's dive into it. The first practice is to implement a daily tidy routine. Not only just keeping your space feeling really great, but also making you feel really great about yourself and your surroundings. It's so much easier to just keep up with things a little bit each day throughout the week and not have this like looming cleanup that's just staring you in the face. And through this practice, you're also continually decluttering. And I don't mean your space, I actually mean your mind. And Denise Duffield Thomas always talks about this decluttering. Like anytime you're looking to bring new things in or you're looking to improve your life in any way, one of the best ways to start doing that is to declutter and to clear our space and our mind of things that we don't need and that are drawing our energy to places that it doesn't need to be. And this is actually something that I really work to implement into my day. A lot of you know that I love to use the Pomodoro method. So that's setting a timer and doing focused, dedicated work for a certain amount of time and then taking a small break. And so a lot of times on those small breaks, I'll have a list of just little tasks that I want to check off during the day. It gets me up and away from my desk, away from my computer screen, and by the end of the day, I'm feeling really accomplished. The second tip is to create your own work startup and end of day routine. So my morning startup routine is really honestly about setting the mood. I make myself a coffee, light a candle, put on a good playlist, and it just gets me in a really good headspace to have a good focused work day. Now, alternatively, my end of work day routine is really all about disconnecting and preparing my space and my tasks for the next day. So at the end of the day, I will go ahead and delete everything off of my desktop, just clear it out. I'll close any tabs that I don't need, and I'll always sit down and plan out my next tasks for the next day of work. So when I get to my desk the next morning, it's again a clean space, it's an inspiring space, and I know exactly what I need to get working on. So no time is lost, and I'm also not draining any energy from decision fatigue trying to figure out what I want to work on first. The third practice is to really learn and tune into how you work best and how to maintain your energy and your focus. Figuring out when you work best. So when do you do certain types of work best? For example, for myself, if I'm doing any type of creative work, if I'm doing any copywriting, anything like that, I always schedule that first thing in the morning. And then towards the end of the day is usually when I'll do more administrative tasks, those tasks that just take a little bit less brain power and are kind of more automated. Managing your energy and focus might also look like taking regular breaks, listening to music versus a podcast, depending on the type of work you're doing, getting up and going for a walk. The next tip is to really use your tech to automate good habits and to really use it to your benefit instead of being a distraction that can pull you away from your goals. I don't think there's any denying that our phones and all the technology that we have around us can really work against us. So I kind of love using my tech the other way around and having it help me stick to my goals, creating boundaries between myself and my apps. So for me, that's using things like the downtime setting on my phone. So that blocks all of my apps until 9 o'clock in the morning. I always have that time that is just for my own brain before I'm letting in other people, other opinions, to-dos, all of those types of things. I've also shared my new obsession, which is FocusMate, and that is a really cool way that I get to connect with other people, which this actually also goes into the focus and energy thing for me, having that connection with a real human being to start my day and to hold myself accountable to somebody else when I'm getting started has been really, really impactful. And number 5 is actually one that I've been working on myself, which is to really deal with things promptly. And this is kind of like in all areas of life. So things like the garbage, when it gets to being full and overflowing, take the garbage out like immediately. Don't wait until it's having a negative impact on your life and it's overflowing and it's falling on the floor and you're frustrated and feeling gross. Like that all can be avoided by just being super on top of things and dealing with things when they need to be dealt with. Same thing, for example, with having to book doctor's appointments or to call Jane back from the bank. Like those are things that for some reason I just put off and procrastinate so badly. And then that ends up being just a list in my mind of things that I need to do. And so again, it's pulling away my energy and my focus from where I want it to be. And so when we give these things a place, either write it down, put it in the calendar, or just deal with it right away. I really kind of look at everything I do in life as either confidence building or confidence depleting, energy building or energy depleting. And I feel like when we look at tasks in this way, it becomes easier to make the better decision faster. And you kind of build that muscle. You see opportunities for more efficiency in your life. You see opportunities to just get it done and build that confidence and feel really good about yourself. And all of those things really add up to greater confidence, greater happiness, and just like a better overall life. So I hope you enjoyed this video and that you found it inspiring, maybe got a couple of ideas of where you could make some improvements in your own life. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And what are you going to be working on improving in your life? Let me know in the comments down below, and I will see you all next week. Bye guys.